Hi, I'm Natalie Lewis. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to discover extreme fuel treatment with us. As we talk today, I'm going to make you 3 guarantees. I'm going to shoot very straight with you. You're not going to find any hype from me, and I'm going to state the facts because I think you have the right to an informed decision about this product as well as the opportunity that comes along with it. I'm first going to tell you a little bit about extreme fuel treatment. Extreme fuel treatment was a product that's really not new at all. It's new to us, but it's not a new product. It's been used for over 20 years in the industrial mining industry, and companies all over the world, large industrial companies, have been using this product, but they've been buying it in massive 55-gallon drums, which frankly, let's face it, is just not feasible or affordable for you and I. A little bit of the history behind this product is that there is one of the largest mining companies in the world, PT Palma, was one of the first customers of this product. As they started using the product, they recognized that they were breaking down their engines and rebuilding them after about 15,000 hours of operation. They did this to keep their engines running smoothly, but the cost of breaking down these enormous pieces of equipment was huge. After they started using the product, they found that they could go until about 25,000 hours of operation before they needed to break their engines down and rebuild. That was a massive millions of dollars of savings for them, and so because of that, they today are still consumers of this product. Now, why is that an important fact for you and I? Because we need the benefits that those large companies get, but we need to be able to pay our prices and get our quantity. Well, I want you to learn a little bit more about this product, how it works, where it came from, and why I think it's one of the greatest products on the market. Take just a few minutes to watch this video. We'll be right back. Extreme fuel treatment is a small dosage fuel treatment with big effects on gas and diesel engines. So what does this product do for you? It dramatically increases the life of your engine. It improves your fuel economy, decreases your emissions, and it increases horsepower. So you may be asking, if XFT does all that, why haven't I heard about it before? And why doesn't everyone use it? It must be one of those things that's just too good to be true, right? Actually, that's not right. Let me explain. XFT itself is not new. For more than 20 years, large industrial companies all over the world have been using it to save huge amounts of money. But what is new is the fact that now, from Syntec Global, it's available to everyone. Before now, it was only sold in large 55-gallon barrels, which is just not practical for most people. For the first time ever, it's now packaged in small, easy-to-manage bottles and packets, perfect for personal use, as you simply open and squeeze it into your tank. You've probably heard about other fuel additives, but this one is unique and in a class all of its own. Here's why. XFT is not just a single additive, it's a comprehensive fuel treatment. It's time-tested with mounds of data to prove its effectiveness, and it's also very cost-effective. As a matter of fact, XFT can save you money just by using it. How? XFT has several components that all work together to bring you amazing benefits. Let's break them down quickly. Probably the most important component in XFT is called a burn rate modifier. This works to lower the ignition point of the fuel by several hundred degrees, allowing the fuel to start burning sooner and providing a more complete burn of the available BTUs of the fuel. Let me illustrate how this works. Think for a minute about baking a cake. If you put a cake in the oven at a very high temperature, what happens? The cake burns on the outside, but it's all gooey and mushy in the middle, right? Well, the same thing is happening with our fuel. It burns at such a high temperature that we burn off some of the fuel, but leave a good portion of it to come out our engines as emissions and clog up our engines with whatever is left over. By lowering the temperature, you actually start using most of the fuel instead of losing it. This gives you better fuel economy, and it reduces the emissions that used to come out dramatically. It also doesn't leave any gooey middle to clog up your engine because it's all being burned and used. In addition to this, XFT contains a lubricating agent which provides lubrication for pistons, fuel pumps, and injectors, reducing friction, which can be your vehicle's worst enemy. There's also a fuel stabilizer. Once fuel is made, just like any oil-based product, it has a tendency to begin separating. As it separates, it loses some of its efficiencies. XFT stabilizes the fuel, keeping this breakdown from happening for much longer periods of time, giving your stored fuel a significantly longer shelf life. This is especially important for boats, snowmobiles, yard tools, or any other seldom used engine. Now, anytime you put liquids and metals together, add oxidation, heat, and condensation, you're bound to get rust and corrosion. This is exactly what happens in your fuel tank. However, XFT contains rust and corrosion inhibitors to minimize corrosion in fuel tanks and delivery systems. Just look at the difference between these engine valves with treated fuel and without. As you may know, modern high-tech engines function very precisely, and there is little to no room for even a tiny particle of dust or dirt without impacting performance. XFT contains detergents that keep your engine clean and remove harmful deposits from fuel pumps and injectors, keeping your engine at peak performance. Even though your gas tank is sealed, between condensation as well as the oxidation process, you can't avoid getting water in your fuel. Water can be very harmful and costly to an engine, and it can also be a major contributor to fuel injector failure. XFT contains a demulsifier which helps remove water from fuel. As you can see, XFT packs a powerful punch. In order to get these same benefits with store-bought gas additives, you would need to buy gallons worth of products, spending almost $60. But with extreme fuel treatment, you only need 1/4 ounce for up to 20 gallons of fuel, and you'll only spend between $3 and $4. XFT is patented and registered with the EPA, and just to give you one more reason to try XFT, it's risk-free. That's right, Syntec Global is so confident that their product truly delivers results that they offer a money-back guarantee. We invite you to try extreme fuel treatment for yourself and see how your vehicle's performance improves and how much cleaner it runs. We think you'll be surprised by how much farther you can drive on one tank of gas. Alright, as you can see, that product is extremely valuable. And it does exactly what it says it does. The reason for that is because this product is not one that you have to just decide based on your opinion if it works. It's just factual. It's a little bit like the equation of H2O. If you were to take two hydrogens and an oxygen and put them together, what would you have? You'd have a water molecule. You don't wonder about that, and you don't try to recreate that because it's a chemical equation. Same thing happens every single time. Well, the nice part about this product is it too is a chemical reaction, and the same thing happens every single time. It's largely driven by that burn rate modifier that just lowers the temperature of the fuel at which it starts to burn at, and because of that we get improved fuel economy, decreased emissions, prolonged engine life, all of these benefits that you and I as everyday average consumers really want to have. So you can see why I love this product, right? It does exactly what it says it does, and it gives the benefits we all want. Prolonged engine life, increased and improved fuel economy, and a decreased emissions. Who doesn't want those things? The reason we want them is because it puts money back into our pockets, which, let's face it, that's where we all like to see our money, is right in our pockets or in our bank accounts, which is exactly where we want it to be for you, which is why we're telling you about the product. The other part that I love about this product is it just makes logical sense. It makes sense to take something that costs you $3.50 to put in your tank and puts $10 and $12 back in your pocket when you use it. I don't know of any other product that does that, and I would challenge you actually to see if you know of any product that does that. Do you know of any other product you can buy for $3 to $4 that's going to give you back 10 to 12? If you were to walk by a machine, for example, that you put $3 in and $12 popped back out, would you continue to do that? You probably would. Now, even more importantly than that, would you maybe even tell somebody about that machine? You probably would. And that's where this company decided to go with this product. As they brought this product from the industrial companies and into the public's hands, they went through a little period of time where they tried to decide the best way to do that. Now, one idea was to just put it on the retail shelves and sell it. There was a little bit of flaw in that program, though. This product has in it all of these various components that you've just learned about. But if you were to stack that up on a retail shelf against all of the other products, you'd have to buy about 96 ounces of product and spend about $60 to get the same benefits as one little 1/4 ounce packet. So they begin to think, will people believe it? Will they realize that the product really works? There's also incredible amount of startup costs and advertising expenses that you have to go through as well to start to retail this product. But what they realized instead was just what we talked about with that machine where you put $3 in, pull $12 out. People are going to tell other people about this. So what they decided to do, instead of spending all that money on advertising, was to pay you and I. Because we're going to tell people about it anyway, so we might as well get paid for it. Like, for example, when's the last time you saw a really great movie and you told somebody about it? Well, it's the same thing. You're going to use a great product, it's going to save you money, you're going to notice the difference in your car, and you're going to tell somebody about it. Difference is, did you get paid to tell somebody about that movie? Probably not, but we're going to pay you to tell somebody about this product. And we do it in a very, very simple fashion, which is called 2x2. Essentially what we do is say, look, what if you were to just tell 2 people about this product? If you were to use this product and within the first 2 weeks tell 2 more people about it, and they were to tell 2 people, and they were to tell 2 people, and they were to tell 2 people, and just 2 by 2 by 2. That's all we're talking about, 2 by 2 by 2. The income potential is phenomenal. Now in the first month, your income potential, not great, 17 bucks. Who cares, right? You can't even feed your family for $17 anymore. A gallon of milk costs you almost that, for crying out loud. It's just not that much money. But in the second month, 45 bucks. All right, well, combine the two and now you're paying for your product. That's not bad. But in your third month, you can be starting to make a little bit better money. It really starts to get fun in months 4, 5, and 6 though, when we start to get into the thousands of dollars. 2,000, 4,000, 10,000, 17,000. Now we're talking about the kind of money that can be life-changing income for people. But there's an important part of this income I want you to realize, and that's that this income is residual. That means that you work for that money one time, your customers begin to purchase that product, but every single time they purchase that product from here on out, you are getting paid for it every single month. So you're not making $200, you're making $200 every single month. You're not making $800, you're making that every single month. And now those numbers really start to add up very, very quickly. And again, this isn't because this is some big hype or anything else. It's just reasonable. It just makes common sense that if you were to put $3 in and pull 10 to 12 bucks out, you would probably tell somebody how to do the exact same thing for themselves, because let's face it, the economy is not what it used to be, and we all need the benefits of saving money right now. And many, many of us need the benefits of earning additional income. And that's why we're here to share this with you. So what you need to do now is determine who you are. Are you someone who wants to just save money? Or are you someone who wants to save money and earn money? And you know what? Maybe you don't want to do any of those things. Maybe you don't want to save money. I don't know why you don't, but maybe you don't. If you're one of those people, I guarantee that you know somebody who does. So I want you to take this 3x5 card and just write down 3 to 5 people that you know would be interested in saving money on their fuel. Maybe they drive a lot, maybe they're commuters. Just write 3 to 5 names down on this 3x5 card. Now, if you're someone who wants to save money, but you're not interested in earning money, that's not a problem either. Let's get you going immediately on the product so that you can start to see those benefits for yourself. And if you're someone that sees, like I did, the logic and reason behind saving money and earning money, and being able to naturally share this with other people because it's something you do anyways, then we have an easy, simple program for you. It's a $60 fee to basically enter, but you also get $40 worth of product for that, and you cover your $49 enrollment fee. Now, $60 to engage in a brand new business, which you can earn that back within your first month to 2 months, not a bad investment. And it's a very simple process. We're going to get you going immediately with your starter kit, your website, and everything that you need to immediately do this. And you will have a step-by-step system that will walk you through from your very first day, matter of fact, your first minute that you decide, until you're making the kind of income that you want to make. And that's the beauty behind how this program works. So again, decide who you are. Let's get you on a customer application or a distributor application immediately based on who you are. And again, if you're not interested, please fill out that 3x5 card and give us a few referrals of people that you believe are. Thanks for your time. Have a wonderful day.